I'll be honest with you, I messed up and I was preparing for another video that you might get the idea what this will be about. It takes me too much time, and so far now it's Sunday evening and I didn't really finish it, so I thought let's do quickly another studio wrap up so that you see what I've got here and how I'm working and how things are looking like. I've done a same video already in 2020 comparing to this video. I will not talk too much in detail about the machines and thoughts I'm going to have, but just to see maybe an update on how things are looking like here. That's my whole idea. So I just pick up my phone because obviously the camera is part of my new equipment, and I will start walking here around now. So this is the camera basically, which is one of the latest additions in video channel production. And obviously this machine I'm using right now to prepare some things. You get the idea. So, but first things first, this is my call it ROM plus section plus the virus, and here the idea is to have the Roland synthesizers, I think, that are quite important for my drum and bass atmospheric sound. I have my virus B that I really love, and I have got this lovely Alesis QS6 I got once from my grandpa, and they are hooked up with this MIDI keyboard, so I can also play them without using the computer. And with such a MIDI merger, they are merged together so that the MIDI signal that is coming here from this my old sound card is being merged with the keyboard over here, and so in the end I can control these machines with that keyboard or with my DAW. Then over here you see my live pad, and if I play some things live I'm able to just record them just like I have my Ableton by hand. I've got my so loved Nordlead synthesizer, the JX3P. Already I got in 2020, but now what is new is here this programmer. And with this programmer I can program it, obviously, and it's MIDified in between. So since the last video I think I haven't done this. That's quite new, by the way. So then here I have the JP8000. It's famous for its super saw sounds, right? The MPC I'm trying out right now, and for a long time I wasn't really sure what I should think about that, but for myself, I decided to dig into this machine and then decide what I think about that. So that's what I'm doing right now. And over here, I have an Akai S2800 sampler. I have the Denon. The Denon amplifier is being used for those loudspeakers over there. So when I play here, I always have surrounding sound and not just sound coming out from my main speakers. And so I can re-record things on tape. I have the Digitakt placed here, and you see I already ran out of space. So that's why it's placed here in this manner. Some cables in here, stuff I always need, and lots of cables. I've got two mixers and they're hooked up, they're cascaded. So my main mixer is this guy, and my loudspeakers, my PA is basically connected to that mixer and not to my computer or to my sound card. So therefore I can play my stuff without turning on the computer, without even using it. And I've got another video on this explaining my audio setup already, so check this link up there. And here a bunch of new things that were not covered in my old studio wrap-up video. I have this 3630 compressor, just playing around with it recently. Here the MultiVerb. Right now you cannot really see the display because it's too bright. Line 6 I'm using for the guitar. My Claret 8 Pre is my main sound card. The REV500 is just another reverb I got for cheap, and I'm playing around doing some toys. Unfortunately, you see, obviously here's something missing, which is the Artverb. It's broken and I try to fix it right now. A Lexicon reverb, a very cheap one, but I'm using this as a pitch shifter, which I really like. I got another Patchbay just to patch things up and have everything really in an agile way so that I can really flexible connect here and there things together. This is the main power I have right here for whatever reason, but there are some guitar pedals that I usually power with that guy. The RD-8, I really love this sound, but since I have it, I don't really use the sequencer a lot because I love to either resample it or program it from my DAW, but right now maybe that might change in the future or not. Here I have the DFAM, which is making really nice noises and things that I cannot really reproduce with anything else, so I have this as well. This guy is quite new. This is the TD-3, the 303 clone obviously, and yeah, just also thinking out right now. The Digitakt always next to my hands. This already has a place for almost a year, and I really keep it next to my hands because it's doing really some versatile things that's really cool. You see here I'm using this used MacPro for all my DAW stuff, recording things and also cutting my videos on this one. I'm using this PMA-707 speaker since I think 2008, yeah. I've got a Apple Cinema display hooked up to my Mac. Here's some Thunderbolt extension. So over here I have my Machinedrum. I don't have to say many things about that. I think I covered a lot on my channel. And the Drumbrute, right now it's placed here. Sometimes I have to put it somewhere else, and I basically gave it up to have everything connected all the time. Therefore I have not enough space and maybe too many things, but right now it's placed here, and yeah, I see this kind of as a flexible space. The Minibrute, my beloved Minibrute, is one of the only items I purchased new, so everything else, really everything, is used and secondhand gear. Here my MPD drum pad, I already have this over 10 years. Turning around here, it's my camera again. Right now I have it open because it's too hot, but this Power PC, I put a Linux box in there, and this is hosting my Nextcloud. So because the MacBook is my main computer and everything has been synced to that computer, but this everything, you know, is just an extension of my main computer, which is the MacBook. And over there I have another computer, which is my NAS, which I'm using for backup purposes. 1210 with some mixers. Right now they're not connected, but I just can take a cable and run it straight through my Patchbay and listen to that, use it, right? This is quite new for me. I've got this Pioneer DJ controller. I already showed it in a video, and I want to use this way more in the future. But again, see, it's not connected and not hooked up right now. I've got this Mackie Mixer, and I just got it because I wanted to have an analog mixer at one point, playing around and maybe DJing some or jamming with that. But so far I don't use it quite a lot. But my idea is to modify it to have direct outs for the individual channels, and then maybe wire this up to my DAW. But right now I don't have the time for this, and some more important things to do. But that's the idea of this mixer. And over here are things that I've rented from Stunts, so thanks for that. So I'm really interested how this Behringer Crave synthesizer sounds like, and I'm happy to have this really here, but so far I didn't find the time. And the same with the pocket apparator. I already played around some things, but I didn't really record anything, or I have to do a video on that, definitely, for sure. Over here, obviously, some vinyl, some cables in there, and over here some guitars. I've got my really nice Fender guitar that I really enjoy. This bass isn't mine, it's rented by a friend of mine who's living in Switzerland right now. Guitar from my father, another guitar of mine. And that's the whole setup. That's the whole thing. And now you see it by day and not always in the night. Hope you enjoyed it. So that was my quick studio tour of 2022. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it, and I would love to see maybe here and there some people of you in here so that we can collaborate. And if not, just ping me up, and would love to work together with further people and let me know what you think of my setup. Maybe you have some ideas in mind that they quickly could improve fast. Let me know. So I'm always open for any thoughts. Talk to you soon. Bye.